Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G on EGTV, and I'm back again with another video. I hope everybody's well. Do me a favor, smash that like button, help a brother out by smashing that like button and that subscribe button. And if you want to become a member, you can always become a member. There is a membership program for this channel. We're going to be talking about a bunch of transfer stuff. We're going to be getting into the end of the season. I might even do like a little bit of end of season awards or review at the end of the season at the end of the video. But do me a favor, guys, smash that like button right now. Let me know what you guys think about the transfer stories of today's video. We're going to be talking about Tielemans for 25 million. Let me know what you guys think about that. Apparently, Tottenham are in for Gabriel Jesus, but I personally think the relationships that he has with Edu and Arteta might be able to get us over the line, even though Tottenham might be interested and they might have Champions League football. And also, I read the piece. It does look like an opinion piece. We're going to be getting to a couple other things. Apparently, Juventus want one of our players, one of our starters. We're also going to get into Saliba's future. Get into Mikel Arteta and Josh Kroenke's topic. But let me ask you guys what you're saying. I'm going to let you guys dictate where we go with today's video, which direction you guys want to go in, what topic you want to talk about first. Let me know what you guys are saying. Obviously, a lot of you guys want to start off with Gabriel Jesus, so we might as well get on to the Gabriel Jesus thing and start right there. Since Gabriel Jesus is being spoken about highly, there is a lot of stuff being thrown around about Gabriel Jesus. But in my opinion, this whole thing is a whole lot of nothing. Everyone is getting worried for no reason, no apparent reason at all. I don't think Jesus is going anywhere near Tottenham. But hey, you're going to hear links. You're going to hear stuff about Jesus here and there. You're going to hear stuff about other players being linked away from Arsenal. It's just how it goes. But let me show you guys the original source of this the original source of this news is The Telegraph, as you guys know. And let me just show it to you guys. Big up to everyone in the chat. If you guys, I can't see anybody throwing through any chats. So if you guys could just put an applause or an emoji in the chat, just so I know the chat is working properly. But yeah, basically Tottenham are now to battle Arsenal in the pursuit for Gabriel Jesus. This is the article that I seen. This is the article that came out. This is the thing that is starting to scare people. Big up Neil Gunnar. I think the relationship with Arteta and Edu and a cheeky price rise gets it done. I definitely do agree. I do think that is a big factor in the situation. Let me just change it because I like it when I'm like that. That works better. But yeah, let's get this show started. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Let me know how you guys are feeling with the season being over. How is everybody feeling today? How is everyone doing? Definitely going to hear a lot of salty people or a lot of people just wanting to banter Arsenal, wanting their daily fix of Arsenal banter, trying to get away with saying stuff like Tottenham's a bigger club than you, or just don't bite. People are gonna talk. This is football banter. This is how people talk now. There's no logic. There's no facts. It's literally just a bunch of BS. So I think Gabriel Jesus to Tottenham. I've read the piece. It looks like an opinion piece, and I actually replied to this to this saying it is an opinion piece, and this is what it said in the article. If you actually read the article, it says Tottenham are poised to compete with Arsenal for Gabriel Jesus after beating their rivals to a place in Champions League next season. So the whole premise of why he would join them is based on the fact that they have Champions League football and we don't. That is the whole premise behind the reasoning why they believe Arsenal would be able to lose to Tottenham in this situation with Gabriel Jesus. I personally don't think that is the facts. I think there's more to the story, but the whole thing is, look at the way that they're saying it. To me, it seems like a lot of clickbait. It seems like a lot of trying to paint it as this thing where Tottenham are actually a threat to Arsenal when it comes to signing this player. It just doesn't seem like it's real at all. Cam, what are you saying, bro? When you see this article, big up to you, bro. When you see this article and you see Gabriel Jesus linked to Tottenham, don't you just feel like it's another day in the office where they're just trying to start controversy on socials?
To be honest with you, yeah, even if they are.
Oh, we lost him.
He's back. Hold on.
Anyways, go ahead. Yo, you there?
1 minute. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. This thing's acting up. But yeah, people, let me know. Smash the like button. Do you think this story is fake news, real news, or there might be some truth to it? Let me know right now. Gabriel Jesus.
Sorry. Am I back now? Am I back now? Yeah.
Yes, you're back. You're back.
Yeah.
You
Sorry,
were
my bad.
left.
I just had to reconnect to my thing, innit? But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I was saying, innit, even if it's true or not, yeah. I was literally just saying to myself, no, it makes more sense if he came to Arsenal than it would Spurs, because unless they're gonna shut out Kulusevski straight away, where's he gonna fit in? Because you're not dropping Kane and you're not dropping Son for him. You
I
feel
hear
me? And unless they're gonna drop Kulusevski straight away, it makes no sense. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, to me, the way this whole thing there's something fishy about it. It doesn't seem genuine. Like the way the sources came out, the way that they're speaking about it, it's almost as if like there's a little bit of agenda behind it, and it's just like some of those things where media clickbait out there for people to believe. But I don't feel like there's no actual reality behind this deal. This whole thing just seems like it's an opinion piece. Did you read the article? The article literally said because they got Champions League football, he might want to join Tottenham instead of Arsenal.
Yeah, that's the only reason why it makes sense to me for him in a set is because of the Champions League.
Okay.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But apart from that, if he's going to Spurs, yeah, he's either going Spurs and then they're gonna shut off Kulusevski, or he's gonna be a bench player. Whereas he knows if he comes Arsenal, he's gonna be a starter no matter what. Do you know what I mean? So
let me just stop everything right there. I'm gonna talk about Aouar later. Neil Gunnar, we will talk about Saka in a bit. I'm just gonna save your messages and I'll speak about that in a bit. Let's just speak on this topic for now. Tottenham are going for him. I think their PR is testing the water. Interesting. Manchester United's worst season, losing to Palace yesterday. Yeah, we already know it's Manchester United's worst season. Even if they beat Palace yesterday, doesn't change a thing. Cam saying the Telegraph are bullshit. Yo, Saracen, if you want to jump on, I'll send the link out. You can jump on. The link's right there. Just jump on if you want to jump on, bro. Neil Gunnar saying Kane always injured. Conte knows Tottenham have been have been after a second striker for a while. You know what? That is also an interesting take. I just think, yo, bro, Cam, if you want to be different, you let me know. But I think Arsenal have this deal in the bag. Gabriel Jesus' relationship with Edu, Gabriel Jesus' relationship with Arteta, Arteta's relationship with Man City. The fact,
you know what?
the fact
I was gonna say,
yeah.
The reason why I believe this one over, look, I'm not gonna put all my hope in it because this is Arsenal. We already know what happens with Arsenal, innit? Yeah, and it's still like let's not forget the Premier League only finished yesterday. You get what I'm saying? So this is literally the first day. Technically, the season isn't over yet. If you look in technical terms, even though the Premier League season, the football season isn't over yet. Do you know what I mean? So we still got the Champions League final and that. So like I was saying, like I understand if he comes to Arsenal because I believe that under Arteta, Mr. Arteta himself, he will do better under Arteta because, like I said, I think I said this yesterday. Yeah, correct me if I might be wrong about this. Yeah, but wasn't one of his best seasons he had was because Arteta was the assistant manager, and what I do know when he was at City, when he was the assistant, he was more of the one-to-one, one man on one-on-one. Do you know what I'm saying? And and correct me if I'm wrong again. Like I said, don't quote me on this, but I believe it was him and Sterling that were like the most upset when he did leave.
I hear you, Cam, bro.
So, like I said, I could be wrong about that, but
I think his relationship is a key factor in this whole deal. I don't think this deal happens if Edu and Arteta are not at Arsenal. But I am not bigging them up for this. I'm saying, you know what? Arsenal Football Club need to get business done, and we seem to be working on stuff, trying to get stuff done a lot quicker than we usually have been. Usually, we drag our feet in the transfer window. Jesus under Arteta could do well. So it says the Gipsy here. And then he was the translator and coach to his English. Wasn't. Oh, really? I didn't realize he was a translator for him. I didn't realize he was the translator. That's pretty interesting. What about Saracen? Tottenham bid for a player to inflate the price. For us, we need to do the same for them. Interesting. You think they just did that just to mess with us? Interesting. I did not hear that take of things. Imagine they just did that just to be petty, bro. Imagine that.
What?
Imagine they just did that just to be petty.
Listen, in this day and age, yeah, I wouldn't, I wouldn't like for PR's sake, I wouldn't blame them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, just moving on from this part of the story. I'm hearing, yo, is it possible you can come on camera, or is that not possible?
Not right now, innit?
Okay, no worries.
We have. Hey, listen, I'm getting my gym this week. We have gym looking like a mess. I look like a caveman right now.
No worries, bro. If you haven't seen me though lately, you would know why. Gabriel Jesus. Some people are saying no chance Gabriel Jesus leaves Man City to join Arsenal. He would rather go for somewhere more ambitious. I think the player just wants game time. He's already won 4 league titles. You know what I mean? He's already won 4 league titles. When does the transfer window open? This is a good question. The transfer window opens, I'm pretty sure, in the 1st of June. Am I wrong?
I don't know if it's 1st of June or 1st of July, but no, I think technically it opens on the 1st of July, but you can make deals before then.
Transfer window officially opens on the 10th of June.
Oh, is it 10th of June? I thought it was normally 3rd of July.
Yeah, so the
1st of July. Oh no, but mind you, with the new structure of it, yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah, so the 10th of June, the transfer window officially opens. That's the season's fully over, and the new season officially begins on the 10th of June. So that is when the window opens. But yeah, there's some questions here. Some people had some questions. Saracen Gunnar, what did he say? Yeah, Tottenham doing what Tottenham do. Okay, let's just move on to the next topic. There were some topics here people wanted to discuss. Aouar. This here is very interesting. Let me show you guys something. Aouar. The Aouar thing is very interesting. Bro, did you know Aouar? How many years were we after Aouar, bro? How many years were we after him?
Bro, I believe it now, yeah. That I'm not saying it because I believe he's a better player than this player and that player. I just truly believe, yeah. I reckon he would fit in our system quite well, the way Arteta wants to play in it. Yeah. Okay. And if we 12 million, I'm not saying he's gonna be a starter, but for a bench player, he's a decent guy to have a backup. He's not just like a dead shit guy. Do you know what I mean? I think saying that it is the French league. Do you know what I mean? So
the thing about Houssem Aouar is people have been scared away from his agent and the situation that his brother did and messed up the deals. If you guys don't know, his brother single-handedly messed up a deal for Arsenal. His brother single-handedly messed up a deal for Juventus. His agent had to be changed in order for him to get a move in his career. And you know what? His brother actually ruined the relationship between us and Lyon with the antics that they did. So hopefully the club can mend relationships with Lyon, but I don't think Arsenal will ever go back in for Aouar because of the situation that it left a bad taste in the mouth of the club. The deal was pretty much done and dusted. Last minute he asked for an extra 10 million and the club said no. So it doesn't matter what we do at this point. I don't think.
Who asked for an extra 10 million? Him or his brother?
His agent.
Which was his brother, yeah?
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. Never going to happen, in my opinion, ever. The club doesn't bend to.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't know that, to be fair.
The club doesn't bend to demands of agents last minute. Look at what we did with Vlahovic. Last minute, Vlahovic's agent asked for a ridiculous 15 million. We even said we might be willing to pay it, and he still went to Juventus. So some of these guys just mess around just to mess around. So I don't think there's anything to this story. And yeah, there's nothing really there to talk about. Houssem Aouar is going to go to Betis. Let him go to Betis. There's no issue for me with him going to Betis. You know what I mean? Moving on. Saka's release clause. You know what? I've seen a lot about Saka's release clause, and I don't think he actually. If you guys actually see what he said, what is being said, everything that's being said is in the right manner. He's saying he wants to stay. And I just feel like this is an opinion piece once again. Did you read the article? Saka it said Saka wants a release clause.
I mean, I saw that, yeah. And when I saw that, yeah, I was thinking to myself, what if he wants a release clause, yeah? Arsenal are gonna do him for like 80 mil, 80 to 100 mil at least.
Yeah, and in my opinion, the way that things are going to go is, but Arsenal are going to sort out this contract, and we're probably going to give him less years, but no release clause. I think a release clause would not be something that a club like the size of Arsenal would be willing to put in a contract for a player. And the article, let me show you the article, by the way, because the wording that people choose to use is important to look at when they're discussing these topics. This is the wording that they chose to use. Bukayo Saka, no, they said Arsenal are currently under pressure into including a release clause in the contract for Bukayo Saka. And in my opinion, the way that they're wording this, the way that they're discussing it, makes it seem like that it's already being happening. But this is literally just an opinion based on the fact that we are not getting Champions League football, that he would now be asking for more. I get it. There might be some truth behind it, but it might also just be paper talk. Once again, could just be paper talk, or people.
I think that's more paper talk than anything.
Yeah. So
I believe.
Look at how it's worded. He's happy at Arsenal.
It's not even that yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I truly believe especially after Euros last year and what the Arsenal fans in themselves did for I was about to say Shaka there. For Saka, yeah. I believe now in his heart of hearts, and I want to believe. I hope I believe this anyway. I hope it's true anyway.
Yeah.
I believe in heart and hearts. It's not like he would want to leave Arsenal just like that. I believe for him to leave Arsenal, it will be like, I've got no other choice now. Otherwise, if I want my future to progress, if it's not progressing here, I'm gonna have to leave.
Yeah.
But unless it comes to that, which I don't think it will, I believe, and I hope I'm right about this, he'll be here for another good 5, 6, 7 years. I hope so anyway. I hope so.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be shocked if he ends up moving into fucking Real Madrid or something, you know what I'm
saying? I don't think Bukayo Saka, we have to worry about him leaving right now. He's still very young. He's still not going to get the level of game time that he would get anywhere else if he left at this moment in time. I think he's probably going to stay for at least another 3 to 2 years, maybe a couple years down the line. If we don't match his ambition, 100% he will leave. 100%. In a couple years' time, if we don't match his ambition, he's going to leave. But right now, we need to just hold on to him, try to match his ambition, and try to put good players around him so we can build this team. We cannot afford to lose this, you know what I mean? There we go.
Yeah,
but you know what? We got some City fans. Some City fans definitely love this. But let's not forget, guys. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Right now, we have about 46 of you guys in the chat. There's a lot of people covering Arsenal news right now, covering Arsenal content. But you guys know your boy's the real one right here. So do me a favor, hit that like button. Absolutely smash that. Smash the hell out of that subscribe button. And if you guys want, let me know what topics you want to discuss, because there's a lot that you might want to discuss that I don't have in the description of the video. But the next topic I'm going to be talking about is going to be an interesting one. Let's talk about Tielemans, bro. The situation with forget about Tielemans for a second. Leno is leaving. Did you hear about that?
Let him leave, man.
Leno's leaving. He looks like he's headed to Benfica. The deal is pretty much almost done and dusted. He's going to be going to Benfica, and he'll be joining them in the summer. Apparently, he's going to be their first choice over there in Portugal. So Leno is going to be most likely joining Benfica. I haven't. Let me pull up an article on it, because I haven't seen too many articles on it. But he does look like Leno will be joining Benfica. I think it'll be a good move for him personally. I think it'll be a good move for him. He's going for free, but he's agreed a contract where he gets 10 million euros per year. Let me show you. So yeah, this is the article. It's just so I can pull it up. People want facts, not false news. So there you go. I like how I'm doing it now, though. Actually, show you guys the articles. Makes it better visually. 1940. So I like Leno. I think he's a really good goalkeeper. I really do think he is a really good player. And for a team that doesn't need somebody to play out the back, he's going to suit them quite well. Since he's come in, he's been the number 2, and he's been a very good number 2, stepping in and doing his job. And when he was number 1, I really did like Leno. The only time I was frustrated with him was when Emery came in and Arteta came in, and they started asking him to play from using his feet a lot more. But as a shot stopper, he's probably one of the best shot stoppers we've had in a while. Benfica, him going to Benfica, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. I was hoping that we'd get Champions League football and he would sit on the bench, but he's set to join Benfica for 8.5 million. And that 8.5 million is not the money that Arsenal is going to receive, if I'm not mistaken. That money is going for his wages. That's how much money he's going to be earning per season, I think. I don't think we're actually getting any money from that transfer, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Because the last time I checked, Arsenal's not making any money on that transfer. He's supposed to be leaving as a free agent. Am I not wrong? Reportedly, one second. Is he not free agent at the end of the season? Yeah, he's a free agent at the end of the season, and he's joining them for 8.5 million. Arsenal are willing to let him go for 8.5 million. Wait, isn't he leaving on a free? Am I wrong?
No, I didn't think he was even on a free.
When does his contract run out?
I didn't think he was even on a free. I thought he started it a year or 2 though. I didn't know.
Oh shit, yeah. He's not leaving till 2023. Oh shit, yeah. So Arsenal's selling him for 8.5 million. That's not bad. 8.5 million? Look, the guy doesn't start week in, week out at Arsenal. Why are we getting picky? Do you know what I mean?
True,
he doesn't start. He doesn't play. Why are we going to get picky and say, you know what, we demand more money, we want more income, we want more. I don't know. I just think he's not going to play, so let him leave. Do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree.
Let's see what people are saying. Big up Lenny in the house. Big up Lenny. Saracen saying we didn't we pay 20 million for him? What the fuck? Yeah, but his value depreciated because he's not starting week in, week out. Saracen.
Yes.
What else do we have? We got Nas saying you'll get everyone you want. Spend the money, Arsenal. Definitely, bro. If we get anyone we want, we'll spend the money. Neil Gunnar saying who's our backup keeper next season? And then Thunder Rhodes responding.
The American guy, isn't it?
Yeah, the MLS guy, Matt Turner, will be our backup next season. But guys, we have 61 of you guys in the chat. Do me a favor, at least 30 of you guys, smash that like button right now. It's absolutely free. Let's see those likes coming up. Right now, guys. And let me know, are you going to miss Leno? Are you going to miss Leno leaving? Don't forget to smash that like button also, guys. Come on. I don't feel like I have to ask all the time, but like you guys keep forgetting to smash that like button, so it makes me want to remind you guys.
Yeah, hit that like button, man.
But yeah, let's move on from this story. Let's move on from this story, and there is a big story, bro. Your favorite guy. We're gonna talk about Cam. We're gonna talk about your boys, the Kroenkes, and I'm not trying to piss you off today, so let's keep it simple. Josh Kroenke gave a statement to the club. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say it's some PR bullshit. You're gonna say it's some PR stuff. You know.
Now tell me what he said then. Tell me what he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now. They got a picture of him and Arteta together, and they released this yesterday on the official Arsenal website. The Arsenal website released a statement on Josh Kroenke, and they grabbed a nice picture of him and Arteta together, and they're like, you know what? Let's talk about what Mikel Arteta and Josh Kroenke said. So, people, stay tuned. Don't leave. Don't go nowhere. I'm literally going to tell you exactly what he said in a second. But let me know what you guys think about Josh Kroenke in this moment in time. And let me know what you guys think about the Kroenkes. Have you seen a change in their ways at all, in the way that they're acting towards the club? Or do you think it's still the same? Because did they always release statements, or am I tripping? I never felt like they actually always release statements.
No. Let me say one thing, innit? Yeah. Now, on this behalf, yeah, it's good that they're coming out in it. Now, I hope it's not just PR bullshit and it's not just because of the old Amazon Prime documentary and all that, yeah. But if people remember, yeah, I said from even 2020 times, innit? I said, look, I don't want conkies at my club unless they're willing to learn the actual the passion of football, itself, like learn to like basically football itself and the love of Arsenal and the fans and that for the next 2 years or so, because it's gonna take a season or two to actually learn the actual ropes of what's going on in the Premier League. Unless they're willing to do that, and then they'll look at their situation and be like, yo, Edu's not good enough. Sorry, Edu, you gotta go. Vinna, you're not good enough. Sorry, Vinna, you gotta go. Like, they're the ones making the decisions, not people below them making the decisions. But unless they do that, obviously I don't want conkies at the club, innit? So what this year has proved to me is it's only been every now and then, but it seems like he's been there. Josh, anyway. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, if he's there next season and the season after, then maybe I'll be like, all right, maybe he's actually really paying attention. He's really taking this serious now. Like, this ain't no joke to him. He actually wants to see Arsenal succeed in that. Then, by all means, I already said, but it's not. I've not had an issue with the Kroenkes because we all know they've got the money. We all know they got the money. They can spend like City and that. If they really wanted to, they could. But that's my whole little that's how I see it with Josh Kroenke right now. So the fact that he's come out with a statement, I see it in a way as a positive, because like you was just saying, like I don't to be honest with you, unless someone can correct me myself, I don't remember this many statements from the Kroenkes themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's see. What do you guys think about the Kroenkes? Saracens talking about too cheap. We're selling our players for too cheap. Leno, Guendouzi, Mavropanos.
And that's not on the. But the thing is, that's not on the Kroenkes.
Bro, that's
on our manager. That's on our managers.
Big up George. George, let me know. 25 million for Tielemans. You taking that? Apparently, Arsenal are going to offer 25 million for Tielemans. Let me know what you think about that.
I don't even see what the hype is over Tielemans, man.
We're going to get there.
I really don't, man. I think, to be honest with you, I don't think.
1 second, Cam. 1 second, Cam. We're going to get on to Tielemans. Let's just do one by one. Every issue we have heard exclusively from significant figures at the club. Our official voice page of the Matchday program. To finish the season, we feature Josh Kroenke on the behalf of the owners, the Kroenke family. The full article is produced below. So I just want to show you guys the key parts. He spoke about the fans. He spoke about the coach and standing point. Mikel Arteta is studying and working hard as anyone in the game. So I think that this was always going to be. I think that this was always going to be there, but we have worked on building our respect and Arsenal traditions while carving out the future. It is very exciting, fulfill things for me to see this season. Why is he saying it's very exciting to fulfill things this season? Like, is he not acknowledging that it's been disappointing end to the season at all? 1 second. Let me just see what he says. Let's just get the computer to read this part, because this.
Do you know what it is? I think with him, you know what? Like I said, like he doesn't know football like that. So
they start off by saying
the way he sees it, he sees it as like, well, we went from 8th to 5th, all right. Like, I don't know if he realizes the importance. Now maybe no, I think he realizes the importance of the Champions League, but I don't think he like feels the importance of the Champions League. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, I'm not saying he doesn't realize the importance of it, but I don't think he feels like he knows the importance of the Champions League. Do you get what I'm saying? So I believe for him, we're back in Europe, so that's a success for him. Arsenal in Europe again.
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying? Arsenal are going to be going around Europe again with their brand.
He acknowledged.
You know what I'm saying? So it might not be at the Barca's or the Madrids or the
Milans
or this and that.
Listen to this. We have to honor past successes, respect the achievements, remember our great players, coaches, and decision makers who put the club in a position to succeed, but also carve out our own nice with great institution.
By the way, I wouldn't even touch Tielemans.
We're going to get on to Tielemans in a second. He spoke about the Champions League. Okay, what did he say here? Let's read it. What did he say here?
When our backs were against the wall with results and injuries, we responded well. Yes, we're in a tough position right now after the last few matches in terms of qualifying for the Champions League, but I think the lessons learned along the way will serve us very well going into the future. Sometimes feeling a level of frustration is the best motivation you can have.
You know what? He's saying everything right there.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Now, this is why I don't want to. This is the thing. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy to be like, well, you was at the, when people are like, you was at the protest and da 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 da. Now, I've always been Kroenke's out, and I've always stood by it unless they want to actually, like I said earlier, unless they actually want to, really learn football and the importance of Arsenal and the history and all that. Yeah. By all means, if they do that, like I said, I would happily see them stay, because it's not, for me, it's not even about the money. I know they got the money to spend. They've proved it to us. They spent 250 in the last 2 years, bro. So for me, it's not even about the money. I just want them to learn so they know what they're doing, so they know who to hire and where they've gone wrong in the past. And they'll be like, all right, cool. I see why Edu's gone wrong. Cool. Let me get rid of him and let me replace him with someone who I know who's been quite. So I'll just use Mark Overmars' name just for bait's sake.
Just stop you there.
For bait's sake. But you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Let me just stop you there. Let me just read this next part, because this next part is pretty important also. He's speaking about recruitment, and let me just get the full part of the part where he speaks.
My bad. You know me, bro. I ramble on, bro.
Listen to this.
There have been a lot of changes in our squad in the last few years, and I know the work still isn't done. In terms of bringing more players in, we would have liked to have moved faster in certain areas, but there are some factors out of our control when you are on the back of a global pandemic, and I think internally we recognize that there's still much work to be done. On a recruitment standpoint, I will always defer to Edu and Mikel, but I know they have a blueprint of the type of player and specific positions that we need to reinforce heading into the summer. So I'll defer to them and support them in every way that we can in their pursuit of elevating the quality of the squad and also ensuring that we have the right mentality of player coming in.
So once again, he's saying everything right, and he's really trying to win over the fans. I feel like he's done a really good job really speaking about that. He even gets into details about individual players. He spoke about
well, correct. Sorry, I was just gonna say, correct me if I'm wrong, yeah.
He speaks about
Egal, you might know more about this quickly.
Yeah.
Didn't Stan Kroenke basically say Arsenal's Josh's club? Basically?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he came back, but
this is how
this is Josh's club. But I know it's my money, but this is Josh's club.
Look at how he ends the statement. You can tell that it's his club. On the behalf of my father and I, thank you for your support, Josh Kroenke. He literally is working on the behalf of his whole family and the whole KSC organization. People saying,
I just hope that he said more than
do you think he's blaming the pandemic for how we didn't get top 4 this season?
I don't think he's blaming that. Maybe I hope that I'm not saying he's blaming the pandemic for us not getting top 4, but I feel like he's using that as the reason why we didn't sign anyone in January. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's blaming that for top 4, so to say. I just feel like he's saying it like, well, we couldn't get anyone in January or whatever. Like I don't know if he's actually using that. Maybe he is. Maybe I read it in a different way, but you know what I'm saying? The way I read it, the way I saw it was I feel like he's saying that in a sense because of January.
Look at this. He's also speaking about Champions League again here.
When you have a lot of turnover in the squad like we had, you create opportunities for those young players, and credit to them as they have really seized the opportunity. When young players taste a bite of the apple at first team level, they only want another bite, and I think that's a tribute to the players and the staff for their internal hunger, and for as much frustration they feel now, because I know they really want that Champions League opportunity. We are always going to keep trying to pursue it, and I think it's a very exciting thing for our supporters to know that hunger resides in those young players.
he acknowledges that we didn't get Champions League football, and he acknowledges that everything's going on. He also speaks about Arteta's signing a contract. Arteta has made great strides. Woo, what is this? This is gonna piss some people off. He's done a good job so far speaking, but
Mikel has made great strides since he joined the club at the end of 2019, and again, I would point to the culture and foundations that he has helped lay in a short period at a very difficult time. We have regularly mentioned that no matter what happens in the coming years, I don't think anything can be as challenging as what the club has had to deal with in the past 2.5 years.
Arteta's not going nowhere. Reading that, Arteta's not going nowhere.
He just sounds like another yes boy to me.
Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. There's nothing really else. There's nothing else there in that. Arteta's not going nowhere. What is this guy saying? How are you? These guys are annoying, man.
The only way Arteta gets sacked is if we go on some poor run in the Premier League and also get knocked out in the group stages of the Europa League. Apart from that, yeah, you're right. Arteta ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, people are saying excuses. You know what? The auto-tune is what I imagine Josh sounding like, to be fair. We are linked with Bruno Guimaraes last year. Waffle on him after we dropped Aubameyang's wages, allow him to would have secured Champions League. You know what? The club should have signed somebody in January, but we didn't. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? At this point, as a fan base, we can blame that on it, or we can just say, you know what, we had a position to get it, and we were just not good enough in the final hurdle. And Mikel Arteta was not good enough. The players were not good enough, and we dropped off at the business end of the season. Do me a favor, guys. We have 83 people in the chat. How do we only have 29 likes? Come on, guys. You can smash that like button. It's
hit that like, man. Come
get
on,
it
man.
at least to 50 likes right now. What is the next topic you guys want to discuss? Do you want to discuss Tielemans now, or do you want to discuss Boubacar Kamara to Aston Villa, or Eddie Nketiah possibly getting the number 14 shirt?
Listen, let me say one thing about that Eddie getting number 14. If this is true,
Let's talk about this. One second. Let me get there, and then I'll show you the image, and then you can react, because there's a lot of stuff going on. The rumor is actually that it could be possibly a glitch, but a lot of people are getting upset. So let me just show you why people are thinking he has the number 14 shirt. Because on the Premier League website, a picture of Eddie Nketiah with the number 14 shirt next to him has come up, and this is the rumor that he might be staying now. So when you see this, how do you feel?
Disrespect to Henry. Disrespect.
Disrespect to Henry.
Mm-hmm.
How do the people in the comments feel? Let me know how you guys feel.
No, I'm not even saying it's Eddie disrespecting Henry. It's just the club disrespecting Henry itself.
Wow. I think
you know what I'm saying. I'm not blaming Eddie in this whatsoever. But if we end up staying and his demand was I want the 14 shirt, then then it is disrespect with him, Henry. But apart from that, I blame the club on that one. If it's true, I blame the club on that one.
I'm gonna say this right now, guys. Eddie Nketiah getting the number 14 shirt just shows that this club does not value the shirt numbers anymore. And the short numbers were not valued for a while now. But let me show you guys what I've heard, okay? I've read an article, and this is what it says. Eddie Nketiah is currently listed as the number 14 shirt that is vacant after Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang departed on the official Premier League website on a mobile app. Note that this is not a confirmation that he could be, this could also be a glitch from the Premier League app, as it has happened before with, and everyone started overreacting. So this has happened before. There has been incidents before where players' shirt numbers have been changed, or players have been on the wrong team and stuff like that. So this could just be a situation like that. I really don't believe the club is going to give him the number 14 shirt, but if they are going to give him the number 14,
1 minute, I was going to say, people in the comments, you don't know me and my history and Walker in it, so I'm going to just leave that for now.
Man said Wilcott had the number 14. I liked Wilcott. I don't know about you. 14.
Listen, I felt sorry for Walcott. He was just another I truly believe if he wasn't such an injury-prone player, he would have been a great. I'm not saying he would have been one of the best, but I reckon he would have been a very great Arsenal signing.
Listen,
Arsenal player, sorry. It was just
clear.
his injuries that always effed him up, man. It was just pissing
Walcott
me off.
is clear of Jadon Sancho, but people were trying to tell me Jadon Sancho is better than Walcott when he was younger. I'm telling you,
skill-wise, yeah, Sancho's better. But apart from that, as of right now, I mean, I'm not comparing them as players right now because of where Walcott is and his age and all that. But I wouldn't even say Sancho is on Walcott's level as of right now. But I'm not even saying Walcott has a mad big level because, like I said, it's his injuries that really effed his career up. Just like Jack Wilshere. Let's be honest, if Jack Wilshere's injuries didn't F his career up, that guy would have been one of the best
Harrison's
English
right.
midfielders we would have seen.
Listen to this. Harrison says the number 14 shirt should be retired. You know what? I do believe there should be a level of respect for that number 14 shirt, and not any old player should be able to get it. But retiring it also does make sense since it is Henry. Walcott has more goals in finals than Harry Kane. How many finals has Harry Kane even played in? The pace and power merchant with the dead. Oh, you guys are harsh on thing. Anyways, enough about Eddie Nketiah number whatever shirt. Moving on to the next topic. What is the next topic going to be? We got to talk about Tielemans. And if you guys don't know, the rumor has it that Arsenal could be getting Tielemans for £25 million. Yes, apparently Arsenal are prepared to offer Tielemans £25 million for Tielemans. So let me know, Youri Tielemans, would you guys take him? And do you think Arsenal will be able to get him for £25 million?
I'll be honest with you,
if we can get him for £25 million, that's a really good price.
I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't even take him, to be fair, fam. I wouldn't take him. I mean, it all depends. Look, it all depends how our transfer window goes right now, innit? If our transfer window goes, barring the fact that we don't get him, obviously, if our transfer window goes and we sign a few players, I'd rather not sign him, innit? But if it's one of them dead transfer windows, then by all means sign him because we're gonna need someone, innit? But the way I see him, I believe attackingly he's quite good. He's decent. I can't even deny his attacking, but defensively, he is so dead. Like, he's so dead defensively. Like, I wouldn't want him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want him.
Man said, give us 30 million, we'll throw in Vestergaard. I don't know about that. 25 million for Tielemans is great value. Somebody here said 25 million is a bargain. George, who's a Leicester fan, says he walks into our midfield. What the fuck? 25 million is impossible. That sounds like a impossible deal. Definitely does. Tielemans is sick. Tielemans is really good. I would be disappointed if Tielemans is our only midfield addition. What about that?
That's the only problem. Yeah, look. I've already said it. Yeah, I think I tweeted it not too long ago. Yeah, I said, to be honest with you, yeah, Arsenal need at least 2 strikers, another winger, 3 midfielders, at least 3 midfielders, another centre back, depending on the Saliba situation. Yeah. Another right back and another left back, because unless that happens, bro, I wouldn't just take Tielemans as our only midfield option or our only decent midfield option, if that's so to say. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just going to be the same old shit next season, bro. You see what I'm saying?
100%. Just to let everyone know, we're currently on 40. We're 1 like away from 40 likes. Everyone take that second to just like that video right now. We already have 95 votes. Guys, how do we have 95 votes, but we only have 39 likes? Come on, you guys can balance that out for me. That would be really great. 70% currently saying 25 million for Tielemans is a good deal. Mikel Arteta is pushing for Arsenal to make an opening bid of 25 million for Tielemans. Doesn't mean it's going to get accepted. Arteta has identified Tielemans as one of his leading summer targets and is making a number of background checks on the Belgian international. So I don't know. What do you think? Tielemans to Arsenal. That is the story. And the other story is,
I mean, look, put it this way: we can
one
get him
second,
for
one second, bro.
25. If we
One
can get him
second,
for 20 to
one
25
second, bro.
mil, it is a steal. It is a
One
steal.
second,
But yeah,
Cam.
sorry, my bad.
Tielemans has 1 year left on his Leicester contract and is ideally wants to play in the UCL next season. Arsenal have secured a place in the Europa League, but it is understood that Tielemans and his representatives are now open to the prospects of playing in that competition. I think it's very cheeky from him to be demanding Champions League football when he's never played Champions League football for Leicester, and I don't think he's played it for Anderlecht either. I don't know. I might be mistaken, but hey, it is very cheeky from him to demanding that. But yeah, guys, Tielemans to Arsenal. Let me know what you guys think. Is 25 million a good deal? Is it a yes? Is it a no? What do you guys think?
Anything over 25, don't take it. That's what I'm saying. Anything over 25, don't take it. Like, I've always seen it in him. Like I've always said it. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad player in it. I just feel like, I mean, attacking wise, he's quite decent. I can't even, like I said, I can't even deny him of that. I got to give him his flowers. But when it comes to defensive duties, yeah, he is so dead, bro. Like, I've seen it over and over again. Like his, for me, it feels like another Xhaka when it comes to the defensive. I'm not even trying to cap it. Like, I'm not even trying to hype it or anything like that. Like, I generally feel like when it comes to his defensive duties, it's another Xhaka. But I'd say when it comes to him attacking, he's levels above him. He's levels above Xhaka. But that's how I see it anyway. But that's just my own personal opinion on the player, innit? So
Okay. There is somebody who wants to speak about a certain.
do you know what it is? Do you know how I would take from Leicester? Fofana, bro. That's who I take from Leicester, Fofana.
We have Saliba.
No, if Saliba ends up staying at Marseille, he ends up leaving, yeah, I'll take Fofana. I swear to God, I'll take Fofana.
We should just be playing Saliba. But we're gonna get into Saliba in a second, bro. You're jumping the gun a lot. Ilkay Gundogan. Guys, Ilkay Gundogan is not coming to Arsenal Football Club. Get that through your heads. Ilkay Gundogan. The rumor with Ilkay Gundogan is that he is going to leave the Premier League full stop if he leaves City. Reason being, he has a chronic back issue, and if he does leave City, he's probably going to leave the Premier League full stop. The links to Gundogan have literally been fan led and speculation led, not actual links that are serious. So don't get overexcited. Gundogan is not joining Arsenal. Gundogan is most likely going to leave the Premier League if he does leave Manchester City. He's been a crucial player for them this season, also scoring the 2 goals in the 3-2 winner to clinch the league title the other day. He's a really good player. I would take him in a heartbeat, but his chronic back issues makes him want to leave the Premier League full stop to go into a league where they play a slower paced game. That is the reality of the situation. If he was to join Arsenal with his chronic back issues, he will be on the hospital bed more than he would be playing. Do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree. If that's the issue, I didn't even know that's the issue. I didn't know that was his issue, to be fair. But if that's an issue, then yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I can't even deny that of you, Egal. I can't deny that. Very, very, very smart of you, Egal. Yeah.
People are saying Fofana, Kevin. Oh yeah, there's so many Leicester players. Oh, my man says he wants Neves. I want Neves.
You know what? I've been seeing Neves today as well. Like, I don't know, bruv. Like, I think I'll take Neves over Tielemans. I'll take Neves over Tielemans any day.
You know the thing with Tielemans, the Neves issue is though, Manchester United is also after him.
Yeah, but look, I'll be honest with you. Whether Ten Hag's got a bit of a crisis on his hands, whether he realizes it or not, because half the squad that are out of contract, he's gonna have to give them new contracts. Yeah. He won't be able to get rid of all of them, and he won't be able to sign that many players.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So they're in a bit of a situation where the next year to 2, they're going to be in a peak situation where they're going to go through what Arsenal's just gone through, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Getting rid of all the dead wood and all that. So, but they had to give contracts to certain players, even though they were the wrong players, in my opinion. But they're going to have to give contracts to certain players just for the squad depth itself.
Okay. Just to move on quickly. While we're just talking about other players. Let's just Boubacar Kamara is going to Aston Villa. What do you think about that? Like they officially welcomed him.
What team was that? What team did he play for before, again?
Marseille. They've officially welcomed him on the Aston Villa website.
Do you know what it is? Yeah.
Do you see this?
This is the thing I always say about players coming from the French league, coming from Bundesliga, and coming from the Spanish league, innit? Yeah. Now I'm not saying he's not gonna bang in the Premier League. I'm not saying that, yeah. But if he ends up flopping, well, not even flopping, but like if he ends up just being quiet, yeah, only having a few good games here, but then really dead quiet games of it, you know what I'm saying? Like just a normal sort of, not even a great season, yeah. I don't know why we would get upset. Like when I saw Rodri's goal yesterday, yeah, I said, do you know what? I'm actually glad we got rid of Martinez.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, bro, I'm not even saying
that wasn't Martinez in goal though.
Was that not Martinez? Because I only saw, I didn't see the actual match.
They had another goalkeeper playing that game.
I didn't even see. I just saw. Bro, like I said, I just saw the goal off a glimpse, innit? I haven't even seen the goals or any highlights.
No worries, bro. Martinez was not even.
I thought it was Martinez. It looked like Martinez, innit? It looked like Martinez, innit? From where I saw it, it looked like Martinez. But if it's not, my apologies. My apologies.
Not even in the team.
My apologies, innit? My apologies.
Anyways, I think this is a good deal for them. But the thing is, they keep signing players that everyone rates, but when they come to them, they play like shit. Look at Leon Bailey. Came to them, played like shit. Look at Martinez. He came to them, he played like shit this season. Who else have they signed? They've signed so many players that people rate, and they've just played like shit. So I don't know.
The only good player they've really signed, if you think about it, is Coutinho.
Coutinho, nobody rated Coutinho before he went to them.
Do you know what? Yeah, I wanted them. I hold my hands up. Maybe we should have gone for it. Maybe we should have. Maybe he would have done it. He would have done something for Arsenal. You know. Maybe we should have. Maybe that's one mistake that I'll be like, do you know what? Yeah, I hold my hands up because I'm not saying he would have done the same thing. But who knows, bruv? Because he knows the Premier League, bruv. He knows the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and look what he's done with Villa, bruv. So you can't even knock him for that. So, hey, it is what it is, though. We can't really go back on it. But 17 million, isn't it? Bruh. 17 million, bro.
So I seen some links to Pepe leaving. Links to Pepe leaving. Interesting links from Talk Team that Pepe might be leaving. So what do you think about Pepe? I think Pepe is gone. I honestly believe Pepe is gone.
Look, Egal, look. Let me give you my little list that I don't want to see an Arsenal shirt again in it. So it's Pepe, Eldedi, Xhaka, Eddie, who else? Cedric, Holding, and there's a couple other players in there. Leno being one, obviously, but
let me just answer this.
The reason why I hope he goes, man.
The reason why nobody rated Coutinho was because he flopped at Barcelona, and his wages were ridiculous. Yeah. Pepe is gone.
But the problem is he didn't flop at Bayern Munich though. When he went there.
You think Arteta hates Pepe? It's this comment saying Arteta hates Pepe.
I just don't think Arteta rates him as highly as Emery did. Or who brought him in, Wenger or Emery? It was Wenger, wasn't it?
Emery.
No, it was Emery, innit? Yeah. I don't think he rates him as highly as Emery does.
Okay. How about this? Everyone's rating strikers, but I don't rate this Victor Osimhen dude. I don't rate Victor Osimhen, but apparently every day I keep hearing mixed messages. One day I'm hearing it's bullshit. Next day I'm hearing it's true. What is going on with Victor Osimhen? And do you guys even want Victor Osimhen? Because apparently Arsenal.
What's the price? What's the price of Gal?
Bro, 110 million euros.
Nah, for someone who can't even crack 20 goals in Italy's league. No, keep it.
And apparently, Arsenal have had a 90 million euro bid rejected. I don't believe that in a second. I think that's bullshit.
Keep him. Can't even crack 20 goals. Nah, keep him.
Bro, this story smells of Italian media bullshit. You know what I mean? You know how the Italian media will tell you Thomas Partey wants to join Juventus or something out of nowhere, even though Thomas Partey has never said anything. They just talk shit. They literally just talk shit.
Well,
This
like I
is
said,
agent talk.
it's all for clickbait, and it's all for clickbait.
Yeah,
At the end of the
guys,
day,
let
yeah.
me know in the chat. Does it
This
smell
is
like?
listen, Egal, you're forgetting. This is the perfect time right now. It's like I said, the season just ended yesterday. This is the perfect time for these clickbait guys to be coming out with any story. Look, tomorrow, one day you might see Arsenal linked with I don't know, like with who knows, Eden Hazard or something. Oh, Arsenal in running for Eden Hazard, and like it's so stupid.
We were already linked to him this season.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bruv,
It's mad. It's mad. Guys, let's try to get the stream to 100 likes. Let me know right now. Is this fake news or real news? Let me know in the chat right now. Do you believe this is fake news or real news? I don't think Arsenal for any second will be willing to offer 110 million euros for this guy. How much is 110 million euros?
Listen, what I'm hearing is, yeah, they're looking at 150 to 200
Bro,
mil.
that's 90.
Maybe.
That's 94.
That's basically more than half our wage budget on a player. Nah, they won't do that, bro. They won't do that. If they're gonna do that, yeah, you might as well just up the ante, yeah, and actually go all out and sign someone for like 120 mil who's actually a world class, whatever the position is, world class. He's world class, known in that like spot. Do you know what I'm saying? Not on a maybe.
I can hear the
Do you know what I'm
birds in the
saying?
background, bro. The birds be chirping. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Okay. Did I trip you out right now? What the hell?
Man said fake it in WWE, man.
Okay. Let's get it. Gabriel J. Okay, this is the weirdest story I have seen in a while. The weirdest story I've seen in a while. So let's get into it. Apparently, we have top journalists talking about our center back possibly going to Juventus. Now, in my opinion, this is another story that I can't believe. So I'm gonna put in the fake news, real news section. Do you guys believe this for 1 second that Gabriel Magalhães could be leaving Arsenal this summer after he just had a baby?
I'll put it this way, yeah. If he leaves, yeah, they're not selling him for less than like 75, 80 mil. That's the truth. So whether they want him or not, I'm not saying they might not want him, but I don't think Arsenal will sell him for that. Because how much are we buying for? 25, 30 mil? They're going to want to make mad profit off him. And it's not like he's a bad player of ours. He's one of our, if you want to quote unquote say this, our future stars of the club. Do you know what I'm saying? So to say. So they're not going to let him go for anything less than like 75, 80 mil. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want to make mad profit off him. Like, all right, you want him? All right, cool. Come get it for 80 mil. You know, like that. They're going to set.
I'm so confused. Why is Terry clipping me up again? It just makes no sense.
For what? Terry's always clipping you, bruv.
Breaking news. Terry clipping me again.
That's not even breaking news anymore.
It's getting long now. Anyways, what are we saying? Chat to me, guys. Gabriel Magalhães, do you think he's actually gonna go?
I don't think he'll. I feel like he'll give us another season or two to see how it goes at Arsenal, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. I only feel like if he goes, it'll be for an extravagant price. That's the only way I see him leaving this season. Just because someone's coming for like 75, 80 mil or whatever. Then cool, understand in that way. I'll be upset, but then cool, understand. That's good business because you've just made how much profit off this guy. So use that wisely, innit? But do we trust Edu and fucking Arteta to use that money wisely? Not in my books.
Yeah. Anyways, I just literally responded to him. Breaking news: Terry clipping me again when there's so many sound bites from yesterday. It's just getting boring. Anyways, I don't even know where was I? Yeah. So Arteta will want Gabriel, who what? No, Arteta will not want to sell Gabriel, obviously, but Juventus want him. Will he? Do you guys think he'll leave just to play Champions League football at Juventus? I don't really think Gabriel Magalhães is going anywhere. I think this rumor is literally what it is. It's a rumor. It's driven by it's a good thing, but like Terry clipping you is good for you. You know what? Yeah, it's I know it is. I know it is. He's just trolling. It's whatever. I'm not hurt by it. I just find it you had so much material yesterday. Why clip something from a couple weeks ago? Anyway, Saracen, what are you saying? Gabriel Magalhães to Juventus. Do you think there's any truth behind this?
I'm hoping.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said. What did you say?
Because I think I'm a big fan of.
You're breaking up.
You're breaking up. We can't hear anything you said.
Yeah, he's not there. He's gone.
Bro, Saracen, you're on mute, bro. Okay. I don't know, guys. I think let me know what you guys think. People are saying fake news. With that, definitely it's always fake news. Egal, Gabriel Jesus to Tottenham rumors. We've already spoken about that, so we're not going to talk about that again. Saracen's Wi-Fi is dead. Juventus are a wash team in Italy. There you go. Juventus are a wash team in Italy. Somebody else is saying fake news. Chiellini has just retired, so they're going to want center backs. I hear that. Chiellini has just retired, so they are going to want center backs. That is a reality. That is a reality. What are we saying? Saliba's future. Let's go on to Saliba's future, because Saliba's future has been spoken about a lot, and it goes hand in hand with all these other situations. With there's no way Gabriel Magalhães is leaving if and Saliba's leaving. There's just all these things are just not going to happen. I think a lot of these things are fake news. A lot of these things are really like all over the place. And let's just get into this, because this came out today that Marseille want to buy Saliba for 30 million euros. First of all, Arsenal are set to have been asked, have set an asking price of 30 million euros for William Saliba, and are confident that various offers from Marseille are unlikely to meet the valuation. What? This has to be fake news. This has to be fake news. This can't be real. This can't be real. Surely we're not going to sell Saliba for 30 million.
Why are you getting stressed? Why are you getting stressed, bro?
No, because bro, like this can't be real. Surely this can't be real. Surely this can't be real. Like why are we doing this? It's just
No, listen, no. I believe it's because it's on Saliba's behalf. And I don't blame him. Bro. We signed him and then loaned him out 3 times.
No,
I don't blame him, bro.
Surely this
and
can't.
now Marseille got Champions League, and what have Arsenal got? Europa Cup, bro. Like, come on, bro. You'd rather go to a team where you're known. It's in France. You're French. You're in the Champions League, bro. You've already made friends. I don't blame him, bro. I don't think this is on Marseille and Arsenal. This is Arsenal and Saliba. This is Arsenal's fault on the way they treated Saliba. So I don't blame him at all. We should have kept him last season.
You know what? In my opinion, it's whatever, man. Can't do nothing about it.
We should have kept him last season, but we decided to loan him out again. And that's when I was like, you know what? This guy's going to leave. He's not even going to want to bother at Arsenal. But you've been here 3 years now. You're going to have 3 loans. Do you know what I mean? You haven't even made a professional debut for Arsenal yet in that sense. Do you know what I'm saying? You've only had a few fucking games in the friendlies and that. Like, I wouldn't blame, but I'd leave if I was him, man.
Bro, surely this can't be real.
I don't want him to leave. Don't get me twisted. I don't want him to leave. But I wouldn't blame. I wouldn't be shocked if he does leave. Put it that way, innit?
I'm disgusted. I am actually disgusted. This can't be real. Breaking news: Saliba wants Champions League football, says one guy. Marseille have secured Champions League football for next season. what else do we say here? Egal, he wants Champions League football. Saliba wants Champions League football. You're just gonna say the same thing over and over again, bro. Relax. Marseille can't afford the price, wages. Fake news. Marseille have a transfer ban coming. They're actually fighting the transfer ban. Romano tweeted, Saliba wants Champions League football. Marseille need to qualify for the Champions League first. They have Uncle Lord. They already have qualified for Champions League. He wants to play against him. Will cause his contract to run down, and yet the most managers don't want to do that. You know what? I think we have not played him, and we've loaned him out, and he's better off for it. He's better off for it for his career. But 30 million, you got to be joking. This has to be a joke. Like, this can't be serious.
Look, you can't overvaluate him because he hasn't played for Arsenal. So 30 million euros, which is like what, 35 million pounds or whatever it is, it seems fair in the sense where it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's been an Arsenal player for 3 years, but he's not made an Arsenal fucking team selection because he's always been loaned out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I fully get what you're saying with it's been better for his career. Yeah, I totally get that. But 3 seasons, bro, and you're meant to be this next new guy that had all the hype on him, and you're loaning him out. Like, come on, bro. Like 2 seasons, maybe, and then give me a chance the 3rd season. But the fact that you didn't even give me a chance, say no more about. I see where I stand with you, innit? That's how I see it.
You know what? It's whatever. Saracen's back. Yo, Saracen, what are you saying?
Yeah, are we still talking about Gabriel Jesus?
No, we're talking about Saliba now.
I don't want Saliba to leave, bro. I think it would be another waste of talent. I think this guy is a serious player, man.
I'm just trolling. Honestly, I think this is a joke, man. I think there's no way this guy actually leaves. Like, this whole thing, Saliba being sold, Saliba wanting Champions League football, Saliba wanting to stay in France, Saliba this, Saliba that. It's actually pissing me off. It's pissing me off. I am of the belief that there's no way Saliba's leaving, but even if he does leave, it's like he doesn't run the club, but we're letting somebody with such high potential leave the club. It's destroying me. It's annoying.
I think what they could be, and I don't know what you guys think of this. Is Saliba is part of the Mandem, you know, them ones that like Aubameyang, Guendouzi, those kind of guys that Arteta doesn't really get on with. Because
Yeah, I don't. But the thing is, you can't really say that because he's never really been at the club long enough to be.
But that's what I'm saying exactly. But you know, when he first came, he did an Instagram like live, and it was Guendouzi. He gets on really well with Guendouzi, by the way, and stuff. So I'm thinking, is there a little personal problem between him and Arteta, and that's something that's in the background. For me, I was trying to think that one of the reasons Arteta sent him out was to keep him away from the negativity, because obviously we had problems at the start of the season.
When does his contract run down?
What's that?
When does his contract run out?
I don't know, we got him for a long time, man.
I think until 2024, 2025.
Because I know his contract in Marseille, his loan is up this summer.
Yeah, it was immature, and I don't know if Saliba's one of them guys that, you know, he's part of that Mandem crew, like with Aubameyang, and you know Ozil was part of that, and them guys Guendouzi, they used to hang around. That's the only reason thing. I can't see why we'd want to sell the player who just won young French player of the year. He's supposed to be the next Varane. Why would we sell him? I can't understand it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I thought I was hearing double. Saracen, when you're speaking, there's a weird noise. It really tripped me out right there. I thought I was literally hearing double. I was like, what the hell was that? But yeah. Bro, I think forget about the whole Saliba thing. Hopefully we don't sell him. Hopefully it is fake news. There might be a level of truth behind it. I hope there isn't. I really hope there isn't. But it does seem like there is a level of truth behind everything that's going on. And his contract does run down in June of 2024. So we have 2 years remaining after this summer. And if we don't give him a new contract, he's just going to run down his contract and probably leave. And as much as we play him, I just feel like it's going to take a lot of work to sway him to stay.
One thing I wanted to ask you, Egal, and this is, and we'll get the comments as well. What I feel that we really, really lack in our team, is warriors, not leaders, warriors. When George Graham talk about when he won the league, he talks about 6 or 7 warriors. Now, if you go through the team, the only one maybe Tierney, he's been out. Xhaka, whether we like him or not, he's a warrior. You know, Ramsdale maybe, but he's sometimes weak. He's in the last 5-6 games, he has been great. Who else can you say is actually a big warrior? Gabriel, I think Gabriel and probably Xhaka. That's the only 2 I can really think of that would die for this club. Like, you know what I mean? Or die on. We need about 4 or 5 more of those guys for us to be seen. That's where the weak mentality comes from. So we need to look at players that will be warriors.
Is that guy Raheem Sterling? This is another fake news, real news. Apparently, the fact that we didn't get Champions League football, Raheem Sterling could be a real possibility this upcoming season as a transfer target. And I don't know if they would even be willing to sell Raheem Sterling. But let me know what you guys think about Raheem Sterling.
Love him.
I mean, I'd take him. I wouldn't say no, but
I think he would be a good replacement on Pepe.
Yeah,
he'd be another level, boy. He'd be another level player. He was England's best player in the Euros. People forget that. This guy, if you give him a bit of love, he works so well with Arteta as well. He loves Arteta. He's a London boy. You know what I mean? Bro, if we get him, that will be a top quality signing. Because I still don't think we've seen the best.
I said it earlier, innit, ago. Like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but him and Jesus were two of the few players that were really upset when Arteta left.
Yeah, 100. They loved him.
I think the thing about Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling is I'm hearing they're both linked to Tottenham. I'm seeing reports that Raheem Sterling to Tottenham from Matt Law. I'm seeing stuff like this is like top tier journalists in England saying Antonio Conte is interested in Raheem Sterling. So imagine Raheem Sterling ends up going to Tottenham. You have Son, Kane, Raheem Sterling, Kulusevski. Woo, it's dangerous.
I'll be devastated, bro. I'm already devastated as it is, but that would just. Well, I don't know what I would do if he went to Tottenham. I don't even want to think about it.
You know what? I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Big up Saracen for coming on, bro. Reach out to me on Twitter if you have a Twitter. My Twitter's open, so you can DM me. And then big up Cam.
Big up yourself. Big up.
You already know what it is. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Don't forget to help out the channel every time whenever you see a video. If you're going to watch it, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about the content. And if you watched up until this point, you're a legend. You guys are the best. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm out.